Alex and Max were twins, born just minutes apart. They shared the same birthday, the same home, and the same parents. But they were as different as night and day, with personalities that couldn't be more opposite. Alex was kind and helpful, always looking out for others. He had a heart of gold and was loved by everyone. Max, on the other hand, loved playing pranks. The meaner, the better. He thrived on mischief and chaos. Their differences started early, very early. It all began on their 5th birthday, a day that was supposed to be filled with joy and celebration. Their parents gifted them identical toy robots. Alex was thrilled beyond words. He named his robot Rusty and started playing immediately, his face lighting up with pure joy. Max, however, had other plans brewing in his mischievous mind. Max snuck up to Alex, his eyes gleaming with mischief. He snatched Rusty while Alex was distracted, a sly grin spreading across his face. Max laughed, a glint in his eye, enjoying the chaos he had created. Thus began the rivalry of the twins, a rivalry that would shape their lives. A rivalry between good and evil, light and dark, that would test their bond as brothers. Max, with Rusty in hand, ran outside. He climbed his favorite tree, a towering oak. Alex, tears welling up, chased after his brother. "Give him back, Max!" Alex yelled. Max dangled Rusty from a branch. He knew Alex was terrified of heights. He smirked, enjoying his brother's distress. "What will you give me for him?" Max taunted. Alex, though scared, refused to give in. He noticed colourful pebbles scattered around the base of the tree. An idea sparked in his mind. He picked up a handful. Years passed, and the world around them changed with the seasons. The rivalry between Alex and Max intensified, growing from childhood squabbles to fierce competitions in their teenage years. Alex dedicated himself to helping people, finding joy and purpose in acts of kindness. He volunteered at the animal shelter, played with the dogs, and carried groceries for elderly neighbors, always looking for ways to make a difference. Max, true to his nature, became a master prankster, always looking for the next big laugh. One day, Max decided to pull off his biggest prank yet, something that would be talked about for years. He planned to rig all the sprinklers in town to spray bright pink paint, imagining the chaos and laughter that would ensue. Alex, however, got wind of his evil plan while overhearing a conversation in the park. He knew he had to stop Max, and he sprinted home, his mind racing with ideas. Alex snuck into Max's room late at night, careful not to make a sound. He found the paint containers for the sprinklers. An idea struck him, and he knew exactly what to do. He replaced the paint with harmless washable dye, ensuring that Max's prank would be harmless fun. He then waited for the chaos to unfold, hiding in the shadows, ready to see the outcome of his intervention. The next morning, the town awoke to a colourful surprise. The sun rose, casting a golden hue over the small town. But something was different this morning. Sprinklers sprayed colourful water, dyeing everything in sight. The usually mundane park was now a canvas of vibrant hues, with every blade of grass and every flower petal painted in a spectrum of colours. But instead of anger, there was laughter. Children ran through the colourful mist, their clothes and faces splattered with bright colours, and adults couldn't help but join in the fun. People were delighted by the unexpected spectacle. It felt like a festival had sprung up overnight, with everyone coming together to enjoy the surprise. Max, watching from a distance, was furious. His prank had backfired. He had intended to cause chaos and frustration, but instead he had inadvertently created a moment of joy and unity. But then he saw something that changed everything. His eyes scanned the crowd, and he noticed something unexpected. He saw Alex laughing along with everyone else. Alex, who had always been the target of his pranks, was now laughing and enjoying the moment with the rest of the townspeople. It was at that moment that Max realized something. He stood there, deep in thought, as the realization dawned on him. His pranks, though intended to cause mischief, had brought joy to the town. The laughter and happiness that filled the air were a direct result of his actions, albeit unintended. Maybe, he thought, being bad wasn't all that it was cracked up to be. As he pondered by the lake, he began to question his motives and the impact of his actions. Maybe, just maybe, there was a little bit of good in him after all. A subtle smile formed on his face as he watched the townspeople continue to enjoy the colourful spectacle, feeling a sense of hope and possibility.